Welcome back to Backing the Event Horse. I'm Daniel Clasing and this is Dude. This is day 7. We reiterated what we did on day 4 for the last couple of days, and I didn't come to the barn one day, so I had the girls do a little bit more groundwork with them. We bellied him 2 more times, and now we're just going to add a little bit more to the ring side of it, and we're going to do a little regular lunging. Hopefully he's gotten the idea from doing it in the stall. So again, the stall provides the parameters, and it's hard for them to do any carrying on, but hopefully today we'll find out if that's carried over and if he's going to be good in the ring. So I'm going to let the leash out a little bit at a time and give him a little bit more freedom, and also do a little trotting, if not cantering around on the lunge. We have a pretty big ring here, so I like to do things near the entrance. A lot of times with young horses, they'll get nappy or they'll get stuck towards the side of the barn, and if you're near the edge of the ring and the ring is enclosed, that kind of prevents them from doing that, because you're already up against the edge, so they don't get stuck, they don't get drifting out, they're held in by the edge of the arena. Again, this is why I don't want to let out too much, because the further away you are, the less say you have over what's going on. So I'd say the lunge line's about 10 feet long at this point, so I'm pretty close to him, and if I need to use the whip, he's still close enough that he understands what that's going to mean. Also, don't be afraid to keep walking with your horse, not just staying in one spot. Okay, so there he's holding the rhythm a little bit better that time. We'll do a little bit the other way. Like a lot of horses, he's probably been handled a little bit more on his left side than on his right side, so this might take a little bit longer for him to understand. So since he didn't understand me a couple of times, this time I'm not letting quite as much rope out. This way it's easier for me to stay behind his shoulder and keep behind him with the whip. better I can keep the rhythm, the happier I'm going to be about it. You could see the couple of times where it wasn't quite sure what I wanted, especially when I was on the right side. Like I said, if you get horses, most of the time they're used to being handled on the left, so they're a little bit more comfortable with you being on their left side than their right side. So that's probably why he took a little bit of time to try to sort out what was going on. And also you could see, just letting out the lunge the little bit that we did, it was harder to keep control of them. So that's why we do it a little bit at a time. You know, we start in the stall, they can't get away from you. It's much harder for them to evade you. And you also are right there behind them with the stick to ask them to go forward. And, you know, this is just another day where we're asking a little bit more, we're giving him a little bit more freedom, but still, you know, with enough control that we can still get him going in the right direction.